It's official. Jungkook x Justin Bieber is coming in swag, two icons, one beat, and a global music industry about to be set on fire. You read that right. After months of whispers, fan speculation, cryptic likes, and suspicious studio overlaps, the collaboration we never dared to dream, but secretly hoped for, has been confirmed. Jungkook of BTS and Justin Bieber are dropping a duet, and it's not just any duet. It's part of a larger project rumored to be called Swag, an album that insiders describe as a genre-defying, attitude-heavy, culture-colliding masterpiece that will blur the lines between K-pop and Western pop forever. S.O. What's the track? Called So Far, the title remains under lock and key, but one thing is certain. This isn't going to be a ballad. N.O. soft guitar, no heartbreak on the beach. This is heat. This is bass. This is a warning shot to the global charts, and it all started months ago. Back in early 2025, eagle-eyed fans noticed a curious overlap in schedules. Jungkook had quietly flown to Los Angeles, staying only 48 hours, just enough time, as it turns out, to record something massive. On the exact same day, Justin Bieber posted a photo from inside Westlake Recording Studio, where hits like Sorry and Peaches were born. That photo, deleted within hours, but ARMY already had the receipts. And now, it's all falling into place. Industry insiders confirm that Jungkook and Justin recorded their track in March, with production handled by a team that includes Pooh Bear, Andrew Watt, and Bang Si-hyuk himself. The goal? To create a track that doesn't just top the charts, but redefines how the world views cross-cultural music collaborations. This isn't just East meets West. This is two global empires joining forces. One source close to HYB described the song as sleek, dangerous, full of bite. It's the kind of track that dares you not to dance. And if you think Jungkook's vocal range is impressive, wait until you hear the rap breakdown. Yes, you read that right. Jungkook is rumored to rap in this track. And not in the playful, experimental way we've heard before. This time, it's with grit, with bite, with something to prove. And as for Justin, he's allegedly been more inspired than ever, seeing this collaboration not just as a feature, but as a rebirth, a way to reintroduce himself to a new generation of global fans, especially those within the ARMY sphere who may not have fully embraced him until now. But let's get one thing clear. This isn't a marketing stunt. This is a meeting of equals, because if Justin is pop royalty, Jungkook is the crown prince of global performance. And together, their chemistry, according to those who've heard the track, is magnetic, effortless, and borderline dangerous. The chorus, an anthem. The bridge, unexpected. The vibe, swag, through and through. And what about the music video? That's where things get wild. Leaked call sheets suggest that the duo shot the MV in a California desert, featuring motorcycles, mirrored rooms, and a scene where both are dressed head to toe in custom Balenciaga, exuding post-apocalyptic glam. Oh, and there's a rumored cameo by Doja Cat, who may appear in the extended remix. Still not convinced this is going to blow up the internet. A recent internal forecast from one of the world's top streaming platforms predicts the song will break first-day streaming records previously held by BTS's Butter and Olivia Rodrigo's Vampire. Why? Because the fandom overlap is massive, because the hype is organic, because the track slaps hard. But maybe most importantly, because this is Jungkook stepping into his own narrative, and no longer just the Maknae, and no longer just the golden voice, but now the collaborator who makes global legends pivot toward him. And for Justin Bieber, this could mark his return to creative legitimacy, as he moves beyond headlines and scandals and dives back into what he does best, creating genre-defining pop that cuts across continents. And when exactly does it drop? Sources say August 15th is the tentative release date, with teasers scheduled to begin by the end of July, including a rumored joint TikTok challenge choreographed by J-Hope. Yes, J-Hope, whose name now appears in the official behind-the-scenes credits. S.O. buckle up, because Swag isn't just a song, it's a statement, a sound, a movement. And Jungkook x Justin Bieber, they're not asking for attention, they're demanding it. This is the era of crossover. Done right, this is the track that will leave the world breathless. And the message is clear. Global pop will never be the same again. And how could it be? Because when two of the most influential forces in modern pop culture unite, not in rivalry but in rhythm, the result isn't just a hit single, it's a global shift. Already, the music industry is reacting in real time. Within 6 hours of the leak confirming the Jungkook x Justin Bieber collaboration, hashtags like #SWAG's coming, #JKXJB, and #GlobalPrince Jungkook trended simultaneously in over 40 countries, flooding social media with fan theories, leaked rehearsal footage, and even alleged snippets of audio, none of which have been confirmed, all of which have only fueled the wildfire. One viral tweet captured the mood perfectly. Bieber's vocals. Jungkook's controlled America's chart. Korea's heartbeat. We're not ready for this collision, but God, we need it. Because let's be honest, Jungkook and Justin aren't just collaborating musically. They're converging legacies. Both began their careers as teens. Both were catapulted into international stardom almost overnight. Both faced pressure, scrutiny, and the kind of soul-stripping fame most artists wouldn't survive. And both, in 2025, are at a crossroads. Jungkook is stepping out of the long shadow of BTS's group legacy and military hiatus, not to leave it behind, but to prove that his solo artistry can and will stand alongside the greats. He's no longer the boy who covered Justin's songs on YouTube. He's the man now standing beside him in the booth, rewriting history. And Justin? After years of media chaos, hiatuses, and creative stagnation, this marks his boldest move toward musical reinvention. And what better partner to do that with than the man who represents the future of global pop? And swag isn't even the end. According to executives at HYBE and Def Jam, this is just the opening act of a larger partnership. Rumors already suggest a live joint performance is being planned for the 2025 MTV VMAs, with negotiations underway to have it close the show as the main headliner. What will that look like? Try to imagine Jungkook's vocal range paired with Justin's stage charisma. Now add backup dancers from both Korea and LA, set to choreography crafted by the Quick Style. Yes, the Norwegian dance crew that went viral in both hemispheres. Now throw in a surprise third guest rumored to be Usher. And then remember, this is just the beginning, because the larger Swag album project is said to feature more than just the duo. Other names whispered behind closed doors? SZA, Bad Bunny, Rose of Blackpink, and even Billie Eilish. This isn't just collaboration. This is a coalition, a new kind of global pop movement. One that isn't divided by language, label, or origin, but driven by talent, mutual respect, and pure sonic chemistry. And the first match to light that fuse? Jungkook and Justin Bieber. The parallels are too poetic to ignore. The one who once sang Baby, alongside Ludacris, is now standing toe-to-toe with the boy who used to dream of this moment, and surpassing it. The one who used to write "Someday, I'll sing with him" in fan posts now stands shoulder to shoulder in a studio built for legends. And yet, the most powerful part of this union, it's not the fame, it's not the numbers, it's not even the bragging rights, it's the music. Because, according to one producer who was present during the recording, they didn't just make a hit, they made a moment. One of those songs that hits the club and the gym and the radio at the same time. But also, one of those songs that'll mean something 10 years from now. It's got depth. It's got sweat. It's got everything. And when asked how the collaboration came to be, the producer smiled and simply said, "Jungkook sent a voice note. Justin responded with the melody. That was it. Instant fire." In a world oversaturated with forced collabs, paid features, and algorithm-generated duets, this one feels different. Because it wasn't orchestrated by marketing teams first. It was sparked by artists. And that's why fans believe this could be Jungkook's defining pop moment. Not because he needed it, but because he earned it. And Justin, he's never sounded more alive. S.O. is Swag, the beginning of a new music era, maybe, but more importantly, it's proof that when two artists at the height of their powers meet as equals, the result isn't just catchy. It's historic. S.O. set your alarms. Watch your timelines, prepare your playlists, because Swag is coming, and the world is about to. Hear what happens when the golden voice of Korea and the Prince of Pop decide to speak the same musical language. And spoiler, it sounds like thunder.